Muy buenas a todos, chicos y chicas, ¿qué tal estáis? Bienvenidos a un capítulo más del Let's Play de Final Fantasy XVI. Y lo habíamos dejado justamente por aquí, en la garganta de Lightning, pasaje horadado en la roca donde reposan varias ruinas empíreas. Tenemos que dirigirnos hacia aquí, porque seguimos con la misión de los cristales. Viajamos con Jill, este de Dalmequia. A ver, un momentito, por favor. Ah, bueno, nada. Rumbo a tierras cristalinas. Dame un segundito, ¿vale?
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Hay una nueva misión cerca disponible de aquí. ¿Ah? Carros y carretas. ¿Una misión secundaria? ¿Aquí?
Good girl.
Ve a Boklad. Vale. Momento. No hay más, ¿no? No, no hay más.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside.
Qué guapo están los paisajes en este juego.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Obviamente, ya que estamos aquí, la hacemos, ¿no? En un momentito, ¿no? Esta misión, si está aquí.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
¿Qué pasa aquí?
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
¿De qué?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
Ah.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwoods.
Me huele a trampa esto, ¿no? Huele a trampa que te cagas, ¿no?
Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Vale.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Vale. Es una misión sencillita, tampoco...
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take it.
Look lively, you lot.
Well, we've got guests.
These must be our bandits. And if you ever want to fight again, pay the toll.
Está duro este, ¿eh? No veo, coño. ¡Hostia! ¡Qué guapo, eh! Derrotarlo en parry.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Era una trampa, que sí. Ah, pues no.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
Yo no me
And
fío
how
de estos
exactly
dos.
will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
Bueno, al menos cumplen, ¿no? En plan, con darme recompensa.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
No me fío de estos dos. Para nada. No me fío en absoluto de estos dos, ¿eh? No me fío, tío.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Vámonos.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
Anda, mira. Qué
Path
puestecito.
continues on the other side.
Coño, venga. Si es que se atasca, ¿eh? No hay nada, ¿no? Por aquí, ¿no? Vámonos. ¡Hostias!
You are there.
Mongolitos de estos, pasando. Boklat es una nueva ciudad, ¿no? ¡Hostias! ¡Qué guapo! Último pecado. República de Dalmequia.
So this is Zemeckis.
Esto es Zemeckis.
A land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here. At these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed
Ya, ni yo, es rarísimo, ¿no? En Rosarias son vanagloriados, pero en el resto...
When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men.
Tranquilo, seguro que nos enfrentamos a un dios.
Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Todos los Final Fantasy acaban igual, enfrentándose a un dios. Siempre. Así que nos enfrentaremos a un dios. ¿A cuál? No lo tengo ni idea. Artema, a lo mejor.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
¿Nada seguro? Qué guapa la cascada esta, ¿eh? Mientras tanto, en Twinside, la capital imperial, la nueva capital imperial. Sala de audiencias, Palacio Imperial.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have.
¿Y por qué, hijo de puta?
Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule.
El cuadro de detrás, ¿eh?
And I can think of none better suited to the task.
Pues sí, es un niñato de mierda, hombre. ¿No lo ve?
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
¿Pero qué dios eres tú? ¿Gilipollas?
Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
¿Qué? ¿Tú te crees que el niñato ese es la encarnación de Gregora? ¿Tú eres tonto? No te arrodilles, Dion, no te arrodilles. Joder. Tío, eres mega poderoso, hermano. Eres Bahamut.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Hermano, eres Bahamut. Puedes reventar a tu padre, el niñato este, y a la hija de puta de al lado.
Father, I find you much changed.
Y todo por...
Is this truly the path you wish to tread?
Y todo por la hija de puta esta, ¿eh?
Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
La historia de Joshua.
Annabella, thanks. for reminding me of certain truths.
Que se muera, por favor, matadla.
Regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek.
Mátala, tío.
I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to
Mira,
come.
mira el niñato este asqueroso.
Silence! Insolent wretch!
Dion, basta ya de contenerte.
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
No lo hagas.
Sire,
Joder, tío, qué coraje me dan estas cosas.
this audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Ya como desprecia la flor, ¿sabes? Del imperio.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
Lo que les disgusta es que tú estés aquí.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
¡Qué hija de puta, tío! ¡Qué asco de personaje! ¡Oh, Dios mío! Quiero matarla, te lo juro, ¿eh? Te lo juro, tío. ¡Qué asco de personaje! Y qué buen personaje. O sea, las cosas como son. Han hecho un personajazo a esta tía, ¿eh? Si la odias, de verdad, es que si la odias tanto, tío, si te provoca ese odio como me está provocando a mí, es que lo han escrito de puta madre, tío. Lo han hecho increíble, tío. Lo han hecho de putísima madre, tío. Hermano, es que mira la cascada. Voy a hacer una foto, ¿eh?
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Voy a ver si... No, espérate. Era... Si voy para acá. Inventario, atributos. En atributos. Que sí. Campo de visión, vamos a ponerlo al máximo. Y es que mira esto, ¿eh? Vamos a subir un poquito la cámara. ¿Vale? No, no quiero... Es que no está muy currado el modo foto, ¿eh? No está nada currado el modo foto, ¿eh? Vámonos. Pero es que es precioso este sitio, ¿eh? Aquí hay un mercader con cositas nuevas, ¿eh?
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Yeah. Es una pena, ¿eh? Pero es que tienen que vivir sin ello, tío. Tenemos que aprender a vivir sin los putos cristales. Mercado Boklad.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Pues venga, vamos. Mercader está aquí. ¿Qué tienes de nuevo? Artífice. Por si acaso la voy a comprar. Hostia, 99. 3.000 y pico, no tiene... 20.000 el rollo de música. Es que la música no la quiero comprar. No por nada, sino porque prefiero ahorrarme el dinero para otras cosas y luego ya cuando me lo pase ya me compro la música. Mercado Boklad, República de Dalmequia.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
No vendes nada, ¿eh? Mira los panes de pita, tío. Hazme un kebab, por favor.
For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
¿Qué pasa ahí?
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Tight-fisted swines.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
¿Dónde estará Goetz, tío? Ah, aquí.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
¿Qué ha pasado ahora?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed
No
us.
me lo
It's
creo.
gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Boklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
Que me se haya, anda. Semanas antes que meses. Me se haya, no, seme.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
No le quites el de ojo encima a la bolsa. En plan de cuidado que aquí hay más mangantes. Te choricean aquí. Más rápido. Está por aquí. Por este área.
Crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh, vale, había que acercarse aquí y ya está.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Wait! Don't go, El. He's my mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
No, viene con nosotros.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen.
Ay, madre mía.
By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
Pero como es tontito el pobre.
You know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Sí.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Hay alguien aquí operando a mala fe o algo? En plan, no quieren que nadie entre más. Y por eso roban los documentos.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
Tiene sentido.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring
Que
the
los
stolen
están,
passes.
eso es lo que voy a decir, digo, los
The same
están,
someone who is encouraging the children to steal
los roban
and
y les cambian los nombres, los falsean.
Scoots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us?
Sí, por supuesto.
You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if
No
you're not
sus
with the
dejarán.
caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Una insignia, ¿no? Vale.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Ladronzuelos pueriles. Vale, hablemos con el de los muebles.
Out of my sight, wretch.
No con el niño este de mierda. No con los niños. Más mangantes.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Snake you?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? and less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Hablar con la pescadera.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
Yep.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Vale.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Pregunta a los niños. Verá, tú, los niños no van a soltar ni prenda.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it.
No, no caigas, Clive. Sabe perfectamente. Este chaval sabe perfectamente lo que es ratear. No me jodas,
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Show them your trader's
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Vale.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Por la entrada, es decir, por allí, ¿no?
Come on, come on.
Claro, está por la entrada para literalmente ir y avispar quienes entran.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
En plan, quiénes son los que van más cargados para robarle el pasaporte ese.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy!
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed
Anda,
his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter!
¿Niñato de mierda?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Joder puta, el niñato dice, por mí como si os pegan, yo me voy.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy!
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
¿Pero qué? Ajá. Te pillé.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Pero
Wait,
we're not.
¿Pero tú quién eres, hermano?
Don't hurt him.
Que nosotros no somos.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
¿Cío? Momento, ¿quién es este? Bueno, el mercado Boklat, sí, un mercado. Eloise ya sabemos quién es. Goetz sabemos quién es. ¿Pero y este?
What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking
Ah,
about.
tú eres hermano de Eloise, ¿no? Tú eres hermano de Eloise, ¿no? Se parece a Clive, ¿eh? Pero con el pelo más arreglado.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gill and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Vale, pero ¿dónde está esa gente, tío? ¿Dónde operan? Que voy, me los cargo y ya está, ¿eh?
Oh.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the Carstones
Sí, sí.
and we crush them.
Adelante, adelante.
You get your traders passed back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Y nunca se van a enterar porque los vamos a matar.
They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Un momento. ¿Y si son esos dos? ¿Y si son esos dos? ¿Los guardias que ayudamos antes?
That's that then.
Daddy.
Puede ser, ¿eh? Puede ser, tenían muy mala pinta, en verdad, ¿eh?
Good girl.
Puede ser, tío. Ahí están. O a lo mejor no, no lo sé. ¿En serio?
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
Va por culo.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Faster.
Más para adelante, vámonos. Tienen que andar por aquí. Míralo, ahí hay más. Al mago primero, ¿eh? Los dos magos primero.
We got company. That's the lot.
Falta uno.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Menos ahora. Menos secuaces, ¿no? ¿Ese es su campamento?
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
No, no.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
No te preocupes.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck. It's that guard from Bockland. Kill him. Kill them all.
Yo, hermano, ya está.
Let's try.
Now's our chance.
Al suelo.
You're finished.
Toma por culo, coño. Hala. Fuera la puta banda de los cojones.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Viaje rapidito. Y avisamos a Eloise de que ya todo ha terminado.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
Manejas magia, eres portador.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
¿Qué me das? Ah, la insignia de Theodore.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Forma la insignia de la fraternidad, anda.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own.
For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
Sí, hombre.
We'll try the caravan.
9 millones, ¿estás flipada? Pasavante de mercader. Y el hálito del rayo, tormenta eléctrica.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goods.
And then it's on to the
Hay mucha misión aquí. Pues entonces vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy justamente por aquí. Pues nada, chicos, chicas, vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy justamente por aquí. Yo me voy a poner a hacer las misiones secundarias que hay aquí. Y literalmente en el siguiente capítulo continuaremos con la misión principal. Así que chicos, chicas, muchísimas gracias por haber visto este vídeo. Dale like si os ha gustado, dislike si no, y ya sabéis, si queréis apoyar esta serie y queréis apoyar el canal, tan solo tenéis que darle like a los vídeos, suscribiros, compartir, comentad y activad la campanita de la suscripción para que YouTube os avise de cuando subo un nuevo vídeo. Así que nada más, un saludito a todos y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo de Final Fantasy XVI. Hasta otra, zagales.